For more on social media filters and the larger controversy surrounding Facebook and Instagram, we bring in Bloomberg News reporter Sarah Frier, author of No Filter, The Inside Story of Instagram, which is now out in paperback. Thanks so much for joining us, Sarah.
Thanks for having me.
Ariel just reported on how social media filters can harm people's self-esteem, and a Facebook whistleblower is now saying that Instagram is particularly toxic to teens, a claim that Mark Zuckerberg is pushing back on. Who do you feel is right in this particular debate, Zuckerberg or his critics?
Well, I think that the whistleblower, what she's really trying to point out is that these platforms work in ways that manipulate their users, and it's important that the public understand the mechanisms. She does blame Mark Zuckerberg for not being transparent with that research. Facebook's own research that showed that Instagram can have mental health impacts for teens, especially as Instagram starts to work on a product for even younger children. So I think that, it's not really a matter of who's right and wrong. It's a matter of the fact that this is an extremely powerful platform that is affecting the way young people around the world view themselves and compare themselves to others. And I detailed in my book that there's a long history of their debate with what to do about the fact that Instagram does cause anxiety in all of its users.
Now, Facebook has been accused of putting profits before people, something that the company and its CEO adamantly deny. You spent a good deal of time with the founders of Instagram, who famously sold their company to Facebook for $1 billion. What was their motivation for starting Instagram? And do you think that these companies should be lumped together when we talk about business models?
Well, Instagram started as a place to make your photos look better and post them for other people. And I think what was unique about it is it became a place where everything that you posted was a reflection of you. So it became the ultimate personal branding place. What happened when they joined Facebook, though, they were allowed to accelerate and grow. But once Instagram's growth started to threaten Facebook's dominance, that was a problem for Mark Zuckerberg, and he started to restrict resources for Instagram. And so I think that, he is thinking of Facebook as the big profit driver. He's thinking of Instagram is supposed to be the tool that drives up the youth audience for Facebook Inc. So when you think of these companies, they're not separate companies anymore. Instagram is getting ever more integrated into Facebook corporate and becoming more Facebook-like in the process, and which means investing more in those tactics that increase engagement, increase time spent, a lot of which the Instagram founders were against when they were running Instagram because they thought that it cheapened the experience.
And you write about the competition that Instagram faced and how the simplicity of the app was attractive to users. But in recent years, as you know, Instagram has added new features like stories, reels, and the ability to shop directly from the app. Do you think that that's a smart business plan, or could Instagram get too complicated for many users' taste?
I think Instagram is already incredibly complicated, especially for new users to the platform. There's so many different ways that you can use this product. And I think that goes to show that what Instagram is doing now is it's trying to be that competitive Swiss Army knife for Facebook, go after YouTube, go after TikTok, go after Snapchat in any way they possibly can. And in the process, losing a little bit of its way and solving business problems for Facebook, not necessarily solving problems for its users, like that anxiety we talked about.
And just out of curiosity, what's your own social media diet?
I'm on all these platforms because I use them to find people to lend insight to my reporting. I think that there is a way to use Instagram in an incredibly vibrant manner. I think that there can be a richness to social media. The problem is we as users are so passive in how we use it. We're letting the platform tell us what to look at and what to engage with, when really we need to be informed about how these products work and be mindful when we use them about what we actually intend to accomplish with that time, as opposed to just mindless scrolling. And I hope my book sheds light on how it works and helps people make those decisions healthily.
Yeah, and just to piggyback on that, having researched Instagram from the inside out, what advice would you give users on how to best use this and other social media platforms?
I think go to it with an intention. I'm on Instagram to talk to my friends and family. Okay, well then why did I get sucked into this rabbit hole of this content that I wasn't actually looking for because Facebook thought I would engage with it. I think it's very easy. These products are not ones that we're going to with a purpose necessarily. We're going to them because we have a couple minutes before the microwave beeps, or we have a few minutes before our Uber comes, and we just want to be entertained. And that leaves us in a position to be manipulated very easily by whatever comes up first. And by understanding these algorithms, by understanding the incentives that Instagram and Facebook have to grow and how the tools that they use, the follower count, the comments, the likes, are all in service of that growth, it helps detach us from looking at Instagram as a reflection of our personal worth, looking at those metrics as indicators of whether we are relevant or successful or popular or interesting. I think that would help it become more popular, just a little bit more public education. And yes, I agree with the whistleblower that the company needs to be more transparent.
Sarah Friar, thank you so much for your time. Her book, No Filter, The Inside Story of Instagram, is now available wherever books are sold.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.